Have you ever looked at your dog after they did something wrong and wondered if they actually understand why you're upset? Or worse, have you ever seen their wagging tail or blank stare during a scolding and thought they just don't care? This is where most dog owners make a quiet but serious mistake. We judge dogs using human psychology. We expect apologies, eye contact, guilt that looks like ours. But dogs don't speak our language. And because of that, we often miss something heartbreaking. Your dog is apologizing, just not in a way you recognize. Science shows that dogs use a complex system of calming signals, subtle behaviors designed to reduce tension, avoid conflict, and restore peace in the relationship. So when you stay angry, when you escalate your voice, you may actually be rejecting your dog's attempt to fix things. In this video, you'll discover 10 hidden signals your dog uses to say, "I'm sorry, please don't be upset with me," and stay especially focused on number 10 because it's the most misunderstood behavior in the dog world. And getting it wrong can damage your dog's trust without you realizing it. If you love dogs and want to truly understand them, hit like and subscribe to join Loyal Dog Lover. Now let's decode what your dog has been trying to tell you all along. 1. The averted gaze, the white flag. You walk into the room. The pillow is destroyed. You raise your voice. Your dog sits still and looks away. No eye contact. Your first thought? They're ignoring me, but in dog language, this means the exact opposite. A direct stare between dogs is a challenge, a threat, the beginning of conflict. So when your dog turns their head away, they are trying to diffuse tension. They're saying, "I don't want trouble. I'm not a threat. Please calm down." That small movement is your dog waving a white flag. Forcing eye contact in that moment actually increases pressure, but respecting the signal builds trust. 2. The fake sneeze, the tension breaker. You're upset. The room feels heavy, and suddenly, your dog sneezes, sharp, exaggerated, almost dramatic. Most people ignore it, but this is one of the smartest tools dogs have. During rough play, dogs sneeze to say, "This is still friendly, don't take it seriously." When they do it during tension with you, the message is similar. Let's reset. This doesn't have to turn into a fight. It's your dog trying to change the emotional atmosphere. A small, almost funny action with a very serious purpose. 3. Yawning and lip licking, the stress release. You're correcting your dog, and suddenly they yawn or quickly lick their lips. It can feel disrespectful, like they're bored. But this is actually biology. These are displacement behaviors, signals that appear when stress rises too high. Your dog feels torn. They want to stay with you, but your anger makes them feel unsafe. So the body releases that pressure physically. Yawning helps slow the heart rate. Lip licking signals submission and reduces tension. Your dog isn't ignoring you. They're overwhelmed and trying to calm themselves down. 4. The whale eye, the silent plea. You ask your dog to move. They turn their head slightly, but keep their eyes locked on you. You see the whites of their eyes. This is called whale eye, and it's not attitude, it's anxiety. Your dog is trying to avoid confrontation by turning away, while still watching you to predict what happens next. Their body is tense, their mind is alert. This is your dog quietly saying, "I'm uncomfortable. Please lower the pressure." Ignore this signal, and fear grows. Respect it, and trust deepens. 5. Bringing you a toy and the peace offering. You scold your dog. A moment later, they come back holding their favorite toy. Tail low, eyes soft. You might think they want to play. But timing matters. This is not play. This is a peace offering. In canine social behavior, Sharing a valued object signals trust and submission. Your dog is offering something important to them, to repair the bond. It also helps them self-regulate. Holding an object calms breathing and reduces stress. In simple terms, your dog is saying, "Take this. Let's be okay again." 6. The full body shake, the reset button. You correct your dog. They walk a few steps away, then suddenly shake their entire body, head to tail, just like they would after a bath. But they're completely dry. Most people think, they just ignored me, but this is something far more important. It's a physiological reset. When your dog feels stress, their body floods with adrenaline. That energy has to go somewhere. The shake is how they release it. It's your dog's way of saying, that moment is over. I'm letting it go. Can we move on now? This isn't disrespect. It's recovery. If you stay angry after the shake, you're holding on to something your dog is already trying to release. 7. Leaning against you, the emotional anchor. Sometimes, after tension, your dog doesn't walk away. They come closer and lean their body into you, heavy, still, quiet. This is not dominance, it's connection. In the wild, dogs press against each other for safety, warmth, and emotional bonding. Your dog is doing the same with you. They are using physical contact to stabilize both of you. Think of it like a weighted blanket. Your dog is saying, "I'm here. We're still okay. Let's reconnect." It's one of the most beautiful apologies, without a single sound. 8. Freezing in place, the survival pause. You give a command. Your dog doesn't move. They go completely still. No barking, no running, no response. Just frozen. Many owners think they're being stubborn, but this is not defiance. This is freeze response, a survival instinct. When a dog feels overwhelmed and unsure, their brain chooses a third option beyond fight or flight: freeze. They are trying to avoid making things worse. Your dog is thinking, if I don't move, maybe the danger will pass. In that moment, your dog isn't refusing. They're overwhelmed. The solution isn't more pressure, it's less. Step back, soften your voice, give them space to recover. 9. The raised paw, the puppy apology. Your dog approaches slowly, head lowered, ears back. Then, they lift one paw slightly off the ground, holding it there, still. This is one of the oldest signals in canine behavior. It comes from puppyhood. Young puppies use this gesture to show they are harmless, small, and submissive. So when your adult dog does this to you, they are reverting to their most vulnerable state. They are saying, "I'm not a threat. I'm small. Please forgive me." It's not just cute, it's deeply emotional. If you see this, respond gently. You're being trusted in a moment of vulnerability. 10. The belly exposure, the most misunderstood signal. This is the one almost everyone gets wrong. You scold your dog, and suddenly, they drop to the ground, roll onto their back, and expose their belly. Your first instinct? They want a belly rub. But in this moment, they don't. This is not play. This is full submission. Your dog is exposing their most vulnerable areas. Their chest, their throat, their organs. They cannot run. They cannot defend. They are saying, "I surrender. I'm not a threat. Please don't hurt me." This is one of the most powerful trust signals in the animal world, and also the most fragile. If you continue scolding or invade their space, you break something deep. The correct response is simple. Step back, soften your body, lower your voice, let your dog recover on their own. Respecting this moment builds trust faster than any command ever could. Final thought. Dogs are not stubborn, they are not disrespectful, and they are not ignoring you. They are communicating constantly. Through movement, through posture, through silence. Every averted gaze, every yawn, every lean, every small gesture is your dog choosing connection over conflict. They are trying, over and over again, to keep your bond intact. But communication is a two-way street. If your dog is learning your language, you owe it to them to learn theirs. Because the moment you understand these signals, everything changes. Your frustration softens, your patience grows, and your bond becomes something deeper than obedience. It becomes trust. Which of these signs have you seen in your dog? Share your story in the comments. You might help someone understand their dog in a way they never have before. This is Loyal Dog Lover, where understanding turns love into trust.